Welcome to BizMode, the podcast where we break down real business models behind everyday success.
Today's story might just flip your idea of fast food. Because McDonald's?
It's not just a burger chain, it's one of the biggest real estate empires on the planet.
Yeah. Billions in property, 38,000 plus locations worldwide, and a system so tight, they even built a university to teach it.
From chalk lines on a tennis court to a franchising formula that feeds the world, today we're unpacking the McDonald's model. Here's something that might surprise you. McDonald's isn't really a fast food company, it's actually one of the largest real estate companies in the world, owning billions in property. And it all started with two brothers drawing chalk lines on a tennis court.
That's fascinating. How did a simple hamburger stand turn into this massive real estate empire? The transformation must be quite a story.
Well, it begins in 1948 when the McDonald brothers did something pretty radical for their time. They completely shut down their successful drive-in restaurant for 3 months to create what they called the Speedy Service System.
The risk they took was enormous, walking away from a proven business model to try something completely new.
And here's what's really interesting. They broke down every single motion in their kitchen, timing everything to the second. They even reduced their menu from 25 items to just 9, focusing only on items they could make lightning fast.
So they essentially brought assembly line principles to food service. But how did they get from that one efficient restaurant to a global empire?
That's where Ray Kroc enters the picture. He was just a milkshake mixer salesman who noticed this small restaurant had ordered 8 mixers, way more than any other place needed. His curiosity about that order literally changed the food industry forever.
You know what's really clever about Croc's approach? He didn't just see a successful restaurant. He saw a system that could be replicated thousands of times.
Exactly. And here's where the real estate strategy comes in. Kroc realized that owning the land under each restaurant would create 2 revenue streams: franchise fees and rent. Today, McDonald's collects over $7 billion annually just from real estate.
The way they standardized everything is pretty remarkable, too. They even created Hamburger University in 1961 to train franchisees.
Oh man, Hamburger University is such a fascinating piece of this story. They've graduated more than 275,000 people, and the training is so thorough that some colleges actually give credits for completing it.
That level of standardization must have been challenging when they started expanding internationally. How did they handle different cultural preferences?
Well, they developed this brilliant strategy called glocalization, keeping their core systems but adapting to local tastes. Like in India, where they created the McSpicy paneer and have a completely separate vegetarian menu, but still maintain that distinctive McDonald's experience.
The way they've managed their supply chain is pretty impressive, too. They basically created their own ecosystem of suppliers.
Right, and get this, they're so particular about their fries that they only use specific potato varieties grown to their exact specifications. They even have a 59-page document just about the standards for their fries.
That attention to detail really shows how they've maintained consistency across more than 38,000 restaurants worldwide.
And they're still innovating today. They recently acquired an AI company for $300 million to automate their drive-through ordering system. They're testing robots for cooking and automated ordering kiosks in thousands of locations.
Looking back at their whole story, it's amazing how many modern business practices they either invented or perfected.
You know what's really fascinating? The basic principles that made them successful haven't changed since the 1950s. Kroc's motto of quality, service, cleanliness, and value is still at the core of everything they do.
So in the end, it all comes back to those simple principles and that first innovative system drawn in chalk on a tennis court.
Exactly. And that's what makes this story so powerful. They took something as simple as serving hamburgers and turned it into this global system that literally changed how the world eats. It's really a masterclass in scaling an idea while keeping its essential quality intact.
So McDonald's isn't just about fries and happy meals. It's about systems, scale, and smart real estate.
They turned kitchens into machines and land into long-term cash flow.
All while keeping the promise of quality, service, cleanliness, and value.
Next time on BizMode, we're diving into the algorithm that beat Hollywood, Netflix. how a DVD mail service transformed entertainment forever.
If you enjoyed this episode, hit follow, drop us a review, and share it with someone who loves business stories as much as burgers.